freedom to have the things we be lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? Doing that, or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, but to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me
On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And away we go in Glendale. On the return, here's Jones. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Hits the 40. 30. At the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense. It's got to be explosive. They put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It's set. 18, watch out. Up.
Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Adrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
On third down, Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
From the gun is Purdy. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the 49ers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Throwing, McCord. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And who will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line? It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. From the gun, McCord. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shotgun snap, McCord. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Here he goes, third and long. Well, right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Get the fullback involved here, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's a BYOB.
And a 49.
You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the counter, McCaffrey. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. And they just get the play off. That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a...
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Collins got it left side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Mikey, 18.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
21. Get set.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Still finding room past the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy throwing here on first. To the left side, reeled in by Kittle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42.
Get set. 18.
From the gun, McCaffrey. They'll cobble together a yard there. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Purdy on the play action. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. And I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Get set. Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on third and short. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Get set.
This time it's a passing play. Throwing the out route complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
McCaffrey on third down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Purdy trying on fourth down. He breaks the catch. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
First 18.
53.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. McCord from the pistol. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, McCord. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
This one is up and good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. From the gun is Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
It's a gain of 10. And the 49ers
First down, Purdy to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, that's check down, that's check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Oh, that is going to hunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
He'll throw it. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. He puts juice on a deep throw down the middle. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
49ers to the line, first and 10. Second half with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. They'll love finding George Kittle with that one. So it'll be second down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got Ayuk on that slant. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Brings it in at the 12. And gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll be met in little lines to limit the game to a yard. Stopped that time by somebody who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the shotgun, it's McCord. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later. While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready up!
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready! Reno!
Benson on first and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go!
Back to throw. McCord. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shotgun snap. McCord. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Go!
From the gun, McCord. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong, and they deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up third down. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. First down from the 42. Going run again with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now it's Purdy. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 14. And the 49er first down.
Purdy throwing here on first. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Finds him on the slant. Has some room to work. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Another throw here on second down. The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now, you've got to start figuring out a plan for him or he will take over this game. You never ever as an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Purdy looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36.
Drop play. This is McCaffrey. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. 49ers leading by 7. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Outside. Watch out.
They stick with McCaffrey, and they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
At the 24-yard line.
Watch out. Yellow.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. To throw, it's McCord. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
60 Eagle.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Go.
Throwing, McCord. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That goes for 32 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Escapes the pocket. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Ryland now for the extra point. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, they buckle it up.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout.
Second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set. Get set. At 18. Watch out. Slow. Yellow. Stop.
They're going to pass it here. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So it's a win for the